Hello everyone, Jack here. Now, having tracked my car for a whole year now, I can thoroughly say I love this S2000. However, some people say that I bought the wrong one. They say instead of this AP2, I should have bought a harder, edgier AP1. Frankly, I couldn't care less, but that got me wondering. When modified to a similar level, which one is the fastest? To find out, I headed out to Gingerbread Raceway, where my friend Erin of Lacey Sports kindly lended me his modified AP1. So, everybody, welcome to the S2000 Track Showdown, AP1 versus AP2. To ensure fairness, both cars were given one session each on the same exact wheels and tire setup. Modifications were very similar, although the AP1 is lighter due to an aftermarket roll bar and it has better coilovers. First up, the AP1. Almost immediately, the AP1 feels more focused. The clutch feels harder, the shifter feels tighter, and the chassis feels stiffer altogether. The buzziness of the AP1 really reminded me of an open-wheel racer. The same feeling continues when you take on a corner, as this AP1 gives you plenty of feedback and generates a huge amount of confidence for you to mash your right foot and go. Even when it gets a little squirrely, you can correct the slip angle with ease and dance it on the edge like you're Chia. What impresses me the most, however, is the stability at high speeds. This AP1 is so planted through the high-speed transition that even the light lifts seem unnecessary. Issues? Drop it below 6K and you'll feel like you're in a Honda Fit, and the stock gearing just seems a little too long. To get the exit speed, you must downshift one more gear, but then you can't carry enough speed through the corner. The AP1 also requires a lot of driver skills. Make a mistake, and you better be ready for what's coming. A little too quick with the steering, and the rear will be slipping all the way to the corner exit, or in my case, straight off the track. So then, on to the AP2. Suddenly, everything feels a little softer, nicer, and more elegant. The balance remains very similar with a hint less oversteer than the AP1. It feels less brutal and more forgiving when you make a mistake. Instead of leaving your fate in your own hands like the AP1, the AP2 helps you save yourself when you get things wrong. The stable nature also means you can lean on the car a little more in the low-speed corners without worrying about excessive oversteer. I hear you asking, can you still dance it on the edge of grip? Yes you can. However, on the higher speed corners, the AP2 just lacks a bit of composure compared to the AP1, although I suspect that's more due to my crappy TN-type flex in the chassis. Regardless, the increased body roll meant more weight transfer, and you had to wait for the car to settle before going on power. The best thing about the AP2 though was the increased torque and acceleration. With that extra mid-range torque and shorter gear ratio, you can leave the AP2 one gear higher compared to the AP1, and it will accelerate out of turns just as well, while gaining more precious minimum speed through the apex. Different, yes, but is it faster? Time to find out. Before we jump to a conclusion, let me just say I am not Ayrton Senna. Both of these cars could have gone at least half a second faster. I just ran out of talent. But the fact is, when you take away all the different factors, the AP1 and AP2's performance are damn near identical. What's fascinating is how they pushed for lap times in their own unique ways. They traded blows throughout the course of the entire lap, and it all came down to the final corner. I expected to end this test proclaiming one as the winner, but I'm just in awe of both of these wonderful machines. Does it really need to be a victor? And as a wise man once said, why not both?